And hi! Welcome to, random, it's hard to move backwards, survival. Minecraft random survival, yeah. I got tired of trying to grow that up there. But hey, it's looking good, don't you think? Actually, it looks really weird. I'm gonna admit that. Okay, we're not gonna focus on why that looks so weird to me now. We are back to the pumpkins and filling this out. I've actually been enjoying it, and I thought you guys might enjoy it too. I hope you do. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is not have slime spawn. So that's why I'm doing every other row. And I had to move my cats, and 4 of them died. I'm not happy about that. I feel like an idiot. But we're not going to focus on the fact that I killed my cats. We are going to focus, darn me, on... Do I have a bucket? Okay. Clearing this out. Let me just... Well, that hurt. Get the bucket here. And then let's go up here. Perfect. Okay. I should have been more prepared. But I was excited and I wanted to record. Okay, let's put these 2 down and then we'll start. Okay. We need to clear out this one. Okay. And I've learned my lesson. You focus on the row you are clearing out. You do not try and do other rows. Nothing has spawned yet, other than a slime. And I'm pretty sure that spawned on top of my shulker boxes. Then I like to double check. That's a lot, actually. To make sure I got everything. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay. And now, I use my very, very special shovel to clear out all of this. In reality, I am making a bit of money doing this due to the fact that the flint pops up more than it usually does when I'm clearing out gravel. Now you have to aim downward so you don't get the wall behind the pumpkin. I learned that one too. I've learned quite a bit, actually, in doing this constantly. Thank you for asking. Boom. Okay. Let's empty out my inventory. I'm pretty sure it's practically full. I do wish, so I've been playing this game, where it tells you, like, how many slots in your inventory you have once you get close to, like, max. I do wish, Minecraft would do that. That would be nice. You know? And I've never even seen that in a mod. So, it might not just be common with games in reality. The game I was playing that does it is, called Grounded. I really do like it. I have thought about actually doing, like, a series on it. But it's an older game, and I don't know if there's anyone who would even want to watch me play that game. In a sense that I suck at it. I don't necessarily have arachnophobia. I have the appropriate amount of fear towards spiders. And I've realized, I honestly thought that it's because they're small that I didn't like them. You know? No, spiders are scary no matter what size they're at. In the Grounded game, there's 2 types of spiders. And one of them isn't the orb weaver. So that's cool. And the other is the wolf spider. Yeah, that one not so cool. That one scares me. There's also ladybugs in it. I do like the ladybugs. They're not aggressive until you attack them. I learned that one. The ants stare at you in the game, if you're wondering. I find it funny that they stare. And if you kill too many of them, they get mad at you. Rightfully so. I mean, if you're killing their comrades, they deserve to be mad at you. They also sometimes plot against you randomly. Yeah, the game Grounded, I do recommend it. So you get shrunken down and placed into a yard. I don't think I explained that. I just started talking about the bugs. And so you're not even 5 inches tall. You're tiny as all get out. Like a ladybug is bigger than you. And I do actually recommend the game. I love stories about being small and games where you're small. I grew up with, I don't even remember what the kids' book was called, but I grew up reading the little kids' book where there were small people that had monkey tails randomly. I don't know why they had monkey tails, but I do remember the book. And I've always loved that concept. Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie. I grew up watching that. And so Grounded's really up my alleyway. But aside from it being one of my favorite genres, I guess, now, it is a game I do recommend. It's very well polished. If you do have arachnophobia, you can turn off the spiders, and the game tells you in a very nice way, like, hey, if you can't handle spiders, please just turn them off. And I bought this game when it was like early access, or not early access, when it was first came out, because I remember before it had, I played it before it had bees and I think mosquitoes. I'm pretty sure. Because I only recently started playing it again in reality, and the bees and mosquitoes were definitely new, and other aspects, of course. But one of the newer parts that I actually find fascinating, they have an option where you can create your own map using their materials that they used. And I find that so freaking cool. So you could really customize the game you want to play in Grounded. I do recommend it. It's a really good game. I might have to play it a little bit. Personally, if I did start playing a series, I don't think I would start over because I don't know if I could keep myself entertained after doing what I've been doing in it. Don't get me wrong, I've only completed 25%. Maybe even less than that. To be honest, I don't know. I've discovered the first lab. If you know the game, you know what I mean. But I'm actually just enjoying the building aspect of the game. You have to build out of grass and weed stems. And various other stuff, of course. Yeah, I just really like small stories. I really want to, like, produce my own small story. I think that'd be so much fun. And I really want to do it now that I keep thinking about it. But I'll focus right now on Minecraft. Lately, I have noticed that I jump from one thing to the other, and I'm trying to improve my focus. So, yeah. Okay. Actually, would have... Oh, yeah. Okay, I need more pumpkins. I'm out. Here we go. Put that up. Boom. Put that in there. Here we go. I wish I would have realized kind of how I was gonna do this and made it more conscious so I could collect them, these items all at once instead of random like I am doing. But you live and you learn, and who knows how I would have really done it if I had actually prepped myself to do it like that, if I would have ended up not doing it, you know? I don't know why, but I do notice that if I try and prep myself, because I'm like, okay, in the future, I'm probably going to do it this way, I end up not doing it that way. But if I'm like, okay, I should prep myself to do it this way, but I probably will forget, I then end up doing it. Does anyone else suffer from that? Because I'm pretty sure it's stupid. Okay. This is so freaking eerie to me, and I'm loving it. Does anyone else, like, enjoy feeling eerie? Like, I know, okay, there are those who enjoy horror, but I feel like those who enjoy horror aren't necessarily scared. Maybe that's just me. It's just, I like horror, but I know I can't handle horror directly, so I do have to handle it indirectly because I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a scaredy cat. but I'm one of those who genuinely enjoy it. I don't know the term. I want to say horror cinephile, but I don't know if that's the right term, and I don't want to say it if it's wrong. Are actually scared. Don't get me wrong. I bet the first time they watch a film, the scare jumps might actually get them. But that's not necessarily being scared. That's more or less along the lines of being shocked. If you're a horror fan, can you explain to me, or at least clear it up? Are you actually scared when you watch a horror film that you enjoy? Or do you just enjoy the thrill? I am genuinely curious. I mean, I like the supernatural, like with like fantasy characters or supernatural characters like werewolves and vampires and stuff. I do like those films a lot. I grew up with fantasy. I mean, I grew up with Lord of the Rings, really. I was a kid when those came out. Fond memories, fond memories. I used to play fight with my brother with his arrows, and we'd pretend we were, fighting orcs. Very, very, educational for a young woman who was like 9. So, I'm just curious, for those who do love horror, are they actually scared when they watch horror? Now, I'm not really talking about the first time you see a film. I'm talking about those films you repeatedly go back to watch. Like, I was watching this one lady, and she was going over the entire Scream franchise, and she loves Scream. It's one of her favorite horror franchises and horror films. I don't remember which movie was her favorite in the franchise, but she loves it. And so I'm like, I get loving it. Okay, I get loving a movie. Like, okay, it's the same for any genre there is out there. But with horror fans, is it not, I don't know. Maybe it is just as simple as like, well, you like rom-coms? You repeatedly watch them? Is it not the same? Now I'd really like to study that. Because wouldn't it be essentially the same? Okay, now I'm confusing myself. It's too early in the morning to be thinking like this. But I am genuinely curious. So, like, okay, what I'm meaning, if I can make myself, not be confused. That took a while to remember that word. If someone's favorite film is... I gotta think of a film now. Give me a second. It's gonna take me a while to come up with this theoretical thing. Ooh, this is looking... Ouch! Cool. Oh, I can't think of any films. Okay, I might as well just pull from real life. I love... My favorite romantic film, it's probably considered a rom-com, is The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. I love that film. Would that be the same as someone saying their favorite film is Van Helsing? It's another film I like, but it's not my favorite. Even though they're not the same genres, I would say yes. So couldn't that be applied to horror films? Actually, that would make sense. I don't know why I'm making this a bigger deal than it is. I have problems. Please understand that it takes me 10 steps when one step would have done just fine to understand something. Okay, I'm done talking about horror films. Okay, that's a lot, actually. I think I picked up everything. Okay, we got 1 minute left. I got nothing else to do for that minute. Let me just put these away. Okay. So don't get me wrong, I do get that people can like specific films in specific genres. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for watching and listening to me rant about movies and the video games of called Grounded. It's been a weird roller coaster of a conversation, but I appreciate you listening. Leave comments. I'd like to know your stance on, like, have you played the game Grounded? How did you like it? What movies you've enjoyed? Like, what's your favorite genre? Mine is kind of heist movies, randomly, even though I did not mention one heist movie. I'm weird like that. But hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.